Maybe they turned me down on purpose. Maybe I'm annoying.
Hello and welcome to the first podcast of the Vrooom Room. Name is pending on that one because I'm not entirely sold on that
What
one.
an incredible name.
What should I do?
The Vrooom Room.
The Room.
All right, I was going to call it something like the Beam Team or something like that because we use Beam NG. But then Rye is like, I just call it Vroom, and I'm like, Rye, that's terrible.
Well, not Vroom Room. Okay, Vroom is just it's clean. You know, it's post-modern. It's clean.
Yeah, you got like the Vrooom Podcast.
Yeah,
I feel like that's already a thing.
probably. It's a great name.
Probably already a thing. Yeah, it's a good name.
All right, cool. We'll call it the Vrooom Podcast or the Vroomcast or something.
Vroomcast.
Anyway, I am your completely incompetent and first-time host, fillman86, and today with us we have Shinyodd.
Hello?
We have TwinTurBros.
I got a drink.
Got a
Great.
drink.
And we have Venz.
What's up? I'm Venz.
And today we're going to be talking about being automation YouTubers, the new automation update, any other car-related games that we have anything to say about if we do, and I thought I would pick another extra topic about IRL stuff, and today that will probably be the Toyota MR2 rumors, or the Mr. 2 rumors.
Mr. 2.
Are you guys fans of the MR2?
It's a car.
Alright, yeah. It's
It doesn't have a V8.
He's not interested.
American.
I like him.
Well, the rumors are that it will have bigger than a 4-cylinder this time. Does that make you at least excited?
It's gonna be a hybrid.
Yes. Do you know what the engine in it is meant to be?
Prius engine.
It's meant to be a V6.
Camry LE
Hybrid.
engine.
Oh, well, it's going to get us like a budget for GT here is what we're going to end up with.
I think it's going to be considerably worse than that because it's such a short wheelbase.
If they stick with a short wheelbase, because most modern cars tend to not, generally. Depends on what they go with.
If you haven't seen the picture of the new MR2...
Oh, I haven't actually, no.
I haven't either.
Well, they're like pre-renderings, but...
Well, have you seen the mid-engine sports car that Toyota unveiled in their electric car reveal?
No.
No. What's that?
I mean, I just got my phone right here, but like I'll just like put it.
Damn, that thing looks weird.
Hold on, focus. Oh wait, why am I touching
Your
my phone?
hand is in
That's not...
focus. What? How is your hand and your face in focus, but not your phone?
It's because
Hey, yo, what is that?
Okay,
it looks like something you built.
I have
post
seen
it.
that.
It's,
I
yeah,
see it,
it's,
yeah.
so
Isn't
that was official.
Isn't that the
It's
MR2?
electric. It's electric. It's not based on anything. It's based on the next generation electric platform. Probably shared with Lotus, because Lotus is making an electric small sports car. Toyota and Lotus have a working relationship already.
Not anymore. They haven't had a working relationship in quite some time.
They
Lotus
haven't.
still gets-
I mean, in the past.
Lotus,
Yeah,
still,
yeah.
New Lotus like cars, like the Elise and stuff. I believe they still get like Corolla engines.
Didn't they just say that the Elise was ending?
No, so the Elise, the Evora, the Exige are all done. This is the last year. The only sports cars they make now are the new the Avaya, which is the electric supercar, and the Lotus. What's the other one? The new one, the something, which is based on the Lotus Evora chassis or a similar chassis to Lotus Evora, but it's still using the Camry engine. They're still using the Camry engine.
Yay!
Interesting. They are owned by Geely now, which is that Chinese company that owns every other car company.
Yeah,
Yay!
yeah.
By every other car company, I mean Volvo.
Zeekr, Geely, Volvo,
Video on that.
etc., etc.
Did you say Zika? What's Zika?
Zeekr, these are brands they own, car company brands they own.
I've never heard of it before.
never-
I know too much. I know too much about this. Chinese car companies are very interesting. It's a very interesting topic.
They are very interesting. I find them quite interesting to look into too, because obviously it's upcoming in the world here. Really, find some interest in something new that's going to be taking over soon. I'm pretty sure and stuff like Geely and whatnot is interesting to look into, where they come from and what they're up to, what they specialize in, and it's certainly some very interesting things from their past, even that we wouldn't even have heard of, because obviously they don't even touch this sort of corners of the world.
The weird past they had with copying, which made everyone in China upset, so they were forced to make their own unique cars.
Going on anyway, but their original stuff is certainly coming through the cracks.
Geely doesn't
now.
do that as much though as the others.
Yeah, no, they've always had their own. I mean, they make spin-offs of like cars from the rest of the world.
I have
and,
seen them, and
competitors for them, even though they don't directly compete in the same market because they don't sell outside of China, of course. Not quite yet, at least that is. But they have stuff like the Geely Beauty Leopard, they call it, which is essentially a Hyundai coupe, but much uglier and only for China, which is fascinating.
Wait, what's it called? The Beauty Leopard?
The Beauty Leopard. Yeah, they couldn't come up with any names, so they really sank to new lows with that one. It's not very pretty, but it looks like a Hyundai coupe from China, basically. That's
I think
you are right. What is that?
Holy
shit! It has nostrils. It actually has nostrils. That car.
Yeah, it's like you know the WS6 Trans Am. They got nostrils. Well, at least they look good
There is
with
a slightly older one that's not quite as ugly, but it is still very bootleggy looking as you would.
This looks like when some. Oh, look at the back.
It's a cross with that. Anybody watch Car Trek and that one muscle car that guy had?
WS6 Trans Am.
Yeah, the Trans Am thing with like the big nostrils.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, that was
Hoovy had that one.
Yeah, it's a cross between those two.
Yeah, but look at the back. This car literally looks like somebody just bought automation to slap some shit together.
Yeah, they all look like automation cars. What I find amazing about these Chinese cars. They're all fascinating because you think, oh, someone can make that an automation. There's like a fixture that's already in the game.
Have you seen some of like the other Chinese car names? There's cars called the Good Cat by the Aura brand. There is there's I think the Big Dog. And don't call me that. The Big Dog, which is another car. Like I love them. Like there's one brand where all the car names are dog names. Yeah, the Good Cat's like the Good Cat's it's interesting. But like the Aura brand, all their cars and all their trims are named after cats. And then there's another one. I think it's Haval, the Haval Chinese brand. All their cars are dog-related names and dog-related trims.
I also hate.
This is actually really cool.
I hate the Haval brand.
It's actually sick.
It does look pretty good.
I think they're idiots, but they're cool. They're cool. But they're interesting.
Gives me POW vibes, whatever the brand is. POW Nissan, POW, Figaro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Figaro. God, I love the Figaro. It's so old. How did they make a car in like 91, make so few of them, make them an award to give them out, and then it's become like one of their most successfully popular cars of all time? They're now selling used. This little shit box 1.1 liter for like $35,000 used, and Nissan's there with a thumb up their bum going, we're not selling enough cars.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's fascinating.
What are they doing?
Wait, so are we just talking about like cars IRL? Like I'm down to just talking about cars IRL, man. I can go on about.
I mean, we can do that.
Rye's the only one here who like has like Buicks besides China, but none of us are in China. So, have you actually seen a new Buick around?
I don't think I've ever seen one in life.
How is Buick still around?
Well, China, right? Because of China.
Yeah, China.
And like the Buicks sold in North America are some of our like they're just the Chinese made Buicks because like all Buicks Buick is actually a lot bigger in China and there's a lot of Buick models that are only in China,
right? Because
the Chinese market demands certain things and they're not going to sell them in North America. But lots of these cars are rebadged from like China Buicks to North America Buicks.
Yeah, and they look like the Sanyang, which are like the worst looking cars in the world.
Wait, that's the South Korean other company, right?
Oh, it's a South Korean, is it?
Yeah, Sanyang. They're actually, I think, just bought out for like a stupidly low sum.
Really?
Like, someone bought the company for like this crazy low amount.
They actually do well in Australia, which is surprising because they are, as I said, hideous.
And Australians like ugly shit?
I don't understand. I think it's because they're like incredibly cheap.
That's fascinating about SsangYong, or however you're supposed to pronounce it. It's they had a SsangYong racing game. Just for SsangYongs, and I never knew this existed, but it was sent to me recently, and I really want to know more. I don't even remember the name of it or anything, but it's a SsangYong racing game. It was I'm assuming it was like maybe like a dealership type thing where they put it on a disc and give it to you at the counter, or something. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but it's a PC game and its own disc and its sleeve, like artwork and promotional images of the cars. But it's a SsangYong racing game for the PC, and I'm fascinated. I really want to find a copy. So I mean, of all companies to make one, that's not the company I expected.
Okay, so SsangYong is from Taipei, which is Taiwan.
Okay, so China.
Which depends who you ask. Some will say, or at least one country will say China.
Wait, SsangYong's headquarters is in South Korea, though.
Is it? Oh, okay. Maybe it was just founded. Oh, yeah, it was founded in Taipei.
Okay. So they're currently South Korean, but they were Taipei, China, Taiwan.
And it also was established in 1954.
They've been around a while. They just look if you looking at Wikipedia because I'm a nerd.
That's right.
They were just bought out or offered to buy out in 2021 by Edison Motors. So a startup company pretty much bought them out because they couldn't make their own cars, so bought another company.
Oh, they're not ugly. They just look normal.
Oh, some of them look really ugly. Some of them
That
look
shit.
disgusting.
That's a fucking That's a Toyota RAV4. That one.
Lots of rebadged because like Ssangyong doesn't really do much, but they were recently just bought out for like I think a sum of like $300 or $400 million, which is stupidly low for a major auto manufacturer.
That is actually really low.
One of them's a Buick. I forget which Buick it is, but I know one of them's a Buick.
Did they get just the name or the factories as well?
Bought everything. They bought the whole company.
That is stupidly low. Oh my god.
I have to double check on it, but like they're like I think it was like in the hundreds of millions, so not even $1 billion, or maybe like maybe a low billion, which is still crazy because like these electric car companies, the startups at least, are worth like tens of billions, and they have not made anything.
Yeah.
How much is Tesla worth now? Like a crazy fucking amount.
But Tesla makes a lot of cars. But
Jesus.
no, you're probably thinking more along the lines of Nikolai, which sold.
Yeah.
Which brought in like Nikola. Yeah, brought in a lot of money. Oh my god, that was.
But that was like straight up fraud. Like that was just straight 100% margin. Yeah. But like Rivian is worth 100. Was the second most valuable car company, worth like 100 and something billion.
Wow, really?
And they produced I think like 200 cars so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Like they're producing cars now, but like there's the hookups and there's like other companies like Lucid is worth in the tens of billions. I'm not sure if you like Shinyodd. I don't know if you follow any of like the electric car startups and stuff.
Fuck no.
Partially.
I don't follow many, but I did follow that one that was made in Canada. It was the little trike thing, which I wish we got here.
My God.
There's some other. There's actually another Canadian company that's starting up too. It's actually built upon the Auto Parts Association. So all the auto parts companies in Canada, they're uniting to like build a car because like they want to make more parts for Canada.
Canadian cars again.
Yeah, but that's what they're planning. It looks pretty cool, but like there's lots of startups coming. Most of them are gonna crash and burn, but I'm interested to see the ones that are like duds because that's just the cool ones.
Rye's literally watching Gear City be played in real life.
Literally. I play that game too much.
I know.
That allows us to segue over a little bit to one of the other topics, which is being automation YouTubers on YouTube at the moment. So, why you got that in quotation marks there?
I don't know. Would you consider me a YouTuber yet?
Yeah, I consider you a YouTuber. Whether you're making money or not, you're still doing the grind and you're putting in the effort and the hard yards.
I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers soon. So
I mean, to segue like for that, like I don't even consider myself a YouTuber, Venz. So like we create content. Like when I imagine a YouTuber, I imagine like PewDiePie's a YouTuber. I think Shinyodd's a YouTuber because he's a sizable following. But like not to like put you down, but like I just feel like we're content creators. I don't know. Yeah. Like that's just my
content creators. Yes, obviously that is the minimum definition. It really comes down to what you define as a YouTuber, but let's not get bogged down in what that is. We'll just call it that for now. We're people on YouTube and we make content for YouTube.
Wrap it all up.
What?
It's a nice little term to wrap it all up, you know?
Yeah. I suppose I should call it content creators because Shinyodd, you do most of your stuff on Twitch.
Pretty much, yes. I would, but I mean, content creator, I think, covers the widest variety of platforms in one term, really. And that's why I prefer to use anyway, because I think YouTuber's a bit cringified by media and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So
obviously.
Content creator, I think is the best way. As long as you're not saying influencer, I'm not going to smack you across the jaw.
I think you're really only an influencer if you're the sort of person that like shills products as like your main thing.
Like sell soap on Instagram with your tits out. Yeah, basically.
I was about to say makeup. Yeah.
I'm taking notes, guys. Like,
then you're an influencer, unironically. Because what you're doing is you're influencing sales.
Yeah.
Wait. So, what would you consider? What would you be considered if you were only like making money from OnlyFans? Influencer,
porn actress.
Yeah, adult.
Okay, right.
I don't know.
Wait, what?
I should know. Yeah.
God, did you hear about when Linus got onto OnlyFans and then became like the biggest star there ever?
Did he? That's great.
He did it as, I think, in April Fool's, and like actually did it, and it was like, haha, this will be funny. and like they became the biggest, like overnight.
Like, was he
And-
like selling feet pics and shit on there?
I think they
so,
were just like
actually.
wearing underwear, or holding computer parts,
Yeah, like
like all
scaly
of them,
clothing.
including Anthony, I believe.
Wow. Okay.
I love that my guy got verified on that platform. I give them props for that.
Yeah, that's good. Well, I know a buddy of mine. He's actually was one of my server admins, Daps. He's like 500,000 subs now on YouTube. He's crazy big, right? And he tried to start an OnlyFans, like just literally only he had physical fans, like computer fans.
Yeah, I
And
saw that.
Oh.
he's gonna do that, and they just decline his application repeatedly for no reason at all, even though like all the information is correct. He's over 18, etc. And he's just like, okay, but like I don't know. That's just a funny thing that's relevant to that.
Dabs, that dude is like slaying YouTube right now. Very proud. Very proud of him.
He's a cool guy. He's a cool guy.
He also has the power to destroy Nokias, so
That's true. He's up there.
yeah.
Phil's
Oh,
looking
that
him up.
guy, the weird food guy.
Weird food guy.
Wait, because he has a profile picture of like
Noodles.
Chex Mix or something?
Yeah, something like that.
No, I think it's porridge.
The fuck is porridge?
No, yeah, it's oatmeal. It's oatmeal. He just took a picture
oatmeal.
and he just never bothered to change it because he just doesn't care.
How do you not know what that? Yeah, oatmeal is porridge. I'm
Okay,
assuming they're
oatmeal.
exactly the same thing, but
I know what that is.
porridge is what you turn oatmeal into because it's in milk. Shinyodd, back me up. You're from the UK, right?
Yes.
You call it
yes.
porridge?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Damn, was this the Middle Ages, bro?
Alternatively, baby vomit, if you really want to get scientific with it. But yes, porridge.
But TwinTurBros, you're from Canada. You're part of the colonies. Why aren't you calling it porridge?
You know what? I grew up in the country. All right, we call it oatmeal like a proper American brethren.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I also
Alright.
just realized there's 3-on-1. Venz, you're the only non-Canadian, the non-Canadian, goddammit.
Non-colonial.
Yeah, non-colonial.
There you go.
Right counts as an American. He lives out in the fucking middle of nowhere.
That's true. I mean, not anymore. Like I was born and raised next to cows, but now
Yeah.
I'm in the closet right now. You know.
Yeah, we know.
Bro? We know.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
knew.
So going back, how we go back to the topic of automation YouTubers? Okay, Phil,
Automation.
you know what? Like we sort
We
of
got a
run
bit
to oatmeal
sidetracked by colonialism and stuff.
Yeah.
and oatmeal. Yeah. Automation. YouTubers.
Colonialism, oatmeal. Right being in the
It
closet.
comes off the tongue well easy, doesn't it? Like it is part of the part, but yeah, okay, we get it.
So
Oh, God.
Venz is a YouTuber. We're all YouTubers, all right? In the definition that Phil's using, or that most of us probably use, I guess.
Sure, I think we're
pretty
actually
sure
on a
guys.
better tangent than what actually the subject was, which was actually being automation YouTubers at the moment. And how we're on like a really big bit of a high at the moment with the new releases of the BeamNG updates and the new automation updates. But yeah, that's been pretty good. I gained quite a lot of subscribers. I reached the milestone of 2,000 and nearly at 2,100. Venz has blown up quite a lot. I was trying to get Ruben on here because he specifically was getting
Going crazy.
some unhuman amount of growth for such a small channel. But Venz, you too have also been blowing up. How many subscribers have you got in the last 28 days there, Venz?
Let me check real quick.
What
look
about
at my
you,
audio
Shinyodd? Did you get more
stream.
subs after you did your stream?
Well, no, because it's all existing viewers who come out to streams and whatnot. But I haven't actually lost any in my entire break from YouTube. So in the past 9 months of not uploading, it hasn't actually lost any. So I mean, I guess that's a W in itself, right? That's
Yeah,
all right. He's hard to argue.
And you were getting lots of donations from Ruben as well, actually,
From
the guy that was
Ruben
going to be in it.
particular,
Yeah.
I was going to mention that, yes, because he decided to have a conversation with someone about pizza, but refused to use the chat, only super chat and donations. So,
And you were
one
poo-pooing
could
my
say
mod
that.
that I made.
yeah, I was indeed. Yes, I did not actually realize it was you that made the ball light. It was chat that voted for it, in fact. So I had absolutely no idea that it was you that made it until I saw a tweet from you, and I was kind of confused by it. And then someone had explained it to me, and I was like, "Oh, okay,
I
well, I get it."
don't think I tweeted it to you. I think what happened was Ruben donated and
you're-
told you.
Well, maybe I don't know. I think you replied to one of my tweets about.
Oh, I think I did that afterwards, yeah.
Possibly.
I was-
Yeah. Okay. Well, either way, I found out in due time.
I was going to grab snippets from that stream, but I see that it's not up anymore.
Yeah, I got
Yes.
my bad. I got 340 free subscribers in the last 28 days, and
God.
20,640 views.
God damn. I am on one of my best months of all time. It's 188 this month.
Hey, you know
I
what?
think my best was 120 subscribers in a month, and that was when I had my first collab with Rye.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wait, which video is that? Which one was that?
The Pikes
I don't
Peak one or the LM Hypercars?
Was it the L Hypercars? Because it's like my best performing video of all time.
No,
I
it
got
actually
crazy
was
views.
before the Hypercars one. I
Before
believe
that?
it was the 15, 10, and 5-minute builds.
No, that did pretty good for me. Yeah, that was a good video. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
And the first collab I did with everyone was one that I'd never actually got the recording for because I didn't hit record. And I'm sure
You're lucky to be able to join us today, Venz. It seems that your BeamNG isn't getting in the way.
yeah. Okay, what are we talking about?
We're talking about
that
like
was when we were doing the 1916 Pikes Peak shit.
Yeah.
that was a fun video, and yes,
Still
I
beat
do
you.
suck at driving.
Yeah,
But,
your car was. You're like, oh my god, my car sucks. My car was way worse.
Well, what I realized is once I went back to using a controller, I was actually so much better at being able to control it because I wasn't like fighting the force feedback from lock to lock constantly. So that was kind of my bad. Once I got rid of the controller, I was doing so much. Got rid of the wheel, I was doing so much better. But yeah, the other flip side of what I was going to talk about with this topic is how generally our audience is so locked into automation and BeamNG. If we try to do other content, immediately we get like a fifth of the views or less.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
I feel like that's the same with a lot of like very niche driven content creators because when you do the niche and people outside the niche, you're not pulling in as many new viewers too, which leads to less, growth in that video, and your current viewers don't want to watch. I mean, like I posted some videos where I've gotten actually way better views. Like I posted some Street Legal Racer Redline where I gotten, 3 times, 4 times my average views of any video. Right. And like that pulls in lots of people and stuff. But it's you just gotta keep throwing things at the wall till they stick. And have fun with it. I'm gonna have another call. I'm just gonna ignore that call because it's fine. It's fine.
I think the only one that's really successfully branched out a little bit here would be Shinyodd. But then again, what did you start with, Shinyodd, that blew you up?
Oh, my first venture on YouTube was montages on Forza, which is rather poor content, shall we say, but it got me going enough to the point where I hated making it. And then automation was just sort of like my branch out of desperation. It was like, oh my god, I want to stop making this. I need something else to make. But if I stop making Forza content, people aren't going to watch anymore. But I was lucky enough to find something that people did watch. And it happened to be automation, and then sort of kicked off the next couple of years there. And then, of course, from automation, it was sort of a segue into, well, let's see if we can get lucky again and make non-automation stuff and make it in some niche games, because if people are going to watch that, then they'll probably watch anything. And luckily enough, people did end up watching some of the non-automation stuff too. So it became a game of sort of balancing both. It's a very rare situation you get yourself into in YouTube, I feel, where you can do 2 types of content and both of them can have different degrees of success on the same channel. So it was a bit of a weird thing to have to try and balance correctly, because you're given this power that loads of people wish they have of, okay, you can do either this or this and they'll equally be successful. Which one do you want to do? And it became very stressful actually to try and choose which one to do what. But one of them was a lot lower effort because one of them is a live stream. You're cutting it up, editing it, whatever. The other one, scripting and recording and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, the other one didn't require. So it became a sort of case of automation was the lazy content and the other stuff was the high effort. And that was sort of the difference in, well, what do you want to make? So yeah, I was lucky enough to hit good with 2 different things in that regard. But I think in general, yeah, automation was so much. There's more laughs to be had with it because it's sort of on the spot. It's a bit more improv with your humor and whatnot. Because of course, unlike the rest of you, most of the time at least, I always centered mine around sort of meme builds and whatnot, which kind of the automation community looks down on a little bit. And I know there's a lot of people that aren't too fond of me because I sort of popularized that.
Ass.
But of course, I do a lot with the community on the side, and people have sort of grown away from that after I stopped really uploading as much of it. So, I mean, yeah, in terms of multitasking with automation and non-automation content, yeah, I suppose I just sort of got a bit lucky with it. But automation was definitely always the more casual, laid back, and fun one of the lot. That's definitely for sure.
The only thing that's really the downside, because I love automation, and right now the devs are doing a freaking fantastic job. The only
Oh,
problem
they
is
fucking are.
yeah, the only problem is that when they're like not doing anything in particularly, the popularity drops off and you get like half the views, which is if you're relying on the money, that's half the money. So it feels
It's the same if you were like a GTA YouTuber and there wasn't an update for like 6 months. You're crying until something happens. Like it's one of those games that kind of relies
but also
on
on a dying
something
game.
new and extravagant that's worth clicking on.
GTA
happening,
isn't dying somehow. I don't know how it isn't.
Yeah, but it's not as
I'm
popular as
impressed.
it once was. It's
definitely.
lasted
And it's only
so
ever gets
goddamn
its
long.
big popularity spikes whenever there's a new update. And they come quite sparsely nowadays. So, and that's kind of the same case of automation, I feel, as well, but on a lower scale, obviously.
Like I
Because it
think
depends on what you're doing, really.
I think Achievement Hunter is having problems with GTA at the moment. They've been trying a whole bunch of different things. They've said that they wanted to get into FiveM. I really don't think that their content fits FiveM. And I think they realized as well, so they didn't actually do FiveM. They tried to roleplay, but playing in the base game. And that's the video I watched. And it was so bad. But yeah, that's just trying to break out of niches.
Every day I found a FiveM server, and it's actually really good. Everybody there is like really like cool, nice and chill. You know, it's kind of a smaller server, and I've been playing that every day
What's its
for the
called?
last few days. Prolific RP.
Okay, I might have a look into that. Is it a V menu or is it like proper?
It's like
economy?
like an actual like go sell drugs and shit and make money.
Sweet.
It's funny we're
I'm not
mentioning
sure into that
FiveM,
stuff.
actually, because I have a friend who's making a FiveM server currently. They've been getting into learning the coding and all that sort of stuff to set up a server and host it and whatnot. And basically all we're doing is taking standard GTA cars and fixing them to be what Rockstar should have made them in the first place. So removing the top speed caps and adding accurate weight values and removing little silly little coding flags the cars have that ruin little characteristics and whatnot. So that's pretty much what we've been doing recently too. So FiveM is definitely an interesting topic for me recently as well, actually.
Yeah, I set up a server because we're going to do videos, and that never happened.
Yeah, like what's up with that, man?
That's
You're
not
like,
good.
yeah, we're gonna do FiveM, and then no.
Shinyodd server sounds so much better. We might ask you and your friend if we could borrow that server to do first-person mountain climbing.
That would be fun, you see. Because obviously in default GTA, like the highest speed cars you'll find is like 120, 140 mile an hour around that range. But now we've uncapped it, so like stuff like the Adder or the Bugatti Veyron in real life doing its proper 250 mile an hour, and it's scary because you're never supposed to go that fast in GTA.
Oh yeah,
and it
so much
reverts
more
to
exciting and
lods.
scary to drive. It's fantastic.
And
because
then
GTA is like really like the map's really condensed down.
I've been on.
The map feels small when you're moving at that speed.
Yeah,
I've been on servers with cars that go that fast, and the loading just doesn't keep up sometimes, and you just go into blank areas with buildings, and it's like, what am I doing? And also, if you're on like an economy server, where if you crash your car at that point, you've lost all your money, and it's oh my god, it's so fun and so scary at the same time. I think that's what makes it so good.
I fucked my car. I fucked my car. Now I gotta call the mechanic who's like busy, and he's gonna have to drive his ass out here.
Yeah,
and then he's gonna be like, "All right, man, flex your F1 muscle to like look at your invoices," and then it comes out it's like $28,000, and you're like, "Oh, sorry, bro, I only have $27,000. Oh, sorry, man," and he just fucking stabs you, and you're dead on the side of the road as well. So.
FiveM be like,
So America, basically.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. If it was America, they'll shoot you.
well, I know my brother actually, he used to play on FiveM all the time. He actually had he was on a very popular whitelist only server. Very like high quality, something like that, yeah. And he's really good at RP and stuff. We're both gifted, obviously. Anyways, so he had this, mechanic shop, big mechanic shop, massive mechanic shop. There's like full economy, all the cars are uncapped, tons of new cars, and like all the any building you want in the game, they will build the interior of the building for you.
That's something I got into.
So he did like this super detailed mechanic shop, all custom made. It was called Timmy's Auto Works, and he they made like custom like logos. Actually, my brother made the logos that they just made in the game. And it was just super high quality. He played on that server for like 6 months, like every day for like hours, or like RP and stuff, and he'd stream it. But he just hasn't anymore because he just lost interest in it because it's a job besides your job, right?
Yeah,
running like a car mechanic shop, like a big popular one. But very
Good thing I
fascinating.
don't have a job in real life.
There you go. So
Oh yeah, when I got into FiveM, I was doing it like 24/7. I had my times. I'd go on shift. I was a car salesman with a side of doing drugs. I would get the new players. I would give them like a small handful of drugs, tell them to go sell it, then give me back the money, and then I would then sell them drugs, and they would become my dealers for me because I knew all the locations and whatnot. I ruined my life because I was doing nothing else at the time for like 6 months or more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all just like, yeah, that's
Yep. Yeah, that's how it works.
FiveM Ruins lives.
Yeah, I played some 5MRP. Like, I didn't get too in depth because I got like banned the server that I was on because I was like, because they couldn't hear me on my mic because I was having issues, and they just instantly banned you. No warning, nothing. Yeah, it was for like fail RP. I'm like, guess I'm not playing that server anymore. And then I just sort of lost interest for a bit. But like, it's a lot of fun. RP's a lot of fun, and it's, you can lots of car related stuff to it. So it's kind of similar to like, car stuff that we do. You modify your cars, drive cars, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely fun. We definitely should try it sometime. I'd be down to like do like a 5M stream maybe or something.
Yeah, I don't
When I move
think-
back to the mainland, bro,
Yeah,
gotta do like IRL content. Could do that.
Oh, I've got an IRL video coming out. I've got a
You got a project car.
not really a Lotus Elise, but it's like a baby Lotus Elise, and I that's what I was going out to do last weekend. I'm not going to reveal it quite yet because I want to reveal it in the video, but I am
Lotus
really
Elise.
excited.
a Lotus London. Those things are a little more expensive than an Elise, I think.
Isn't the Lotus Elan the front wheel drive one?
Well,
It's just really small.
And yes, it would be front wheel drive. Yeah.
depending on the gen, right? The old ones are rear. The newer, like the 90s ones are front.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
They're
it's not a
like-
Lotus. It's like a
Okay,
baby
fine.
Lotus. It has so many things in common. I don't want to give too much away, but yeah, there's so many things in common with the original Lotus Elise. Yeah.
All right.
Interesting. I look forward to it.
I think FiveM is a bit of a problem for content creation because either you have to be big going into it, so then people will come from other people because people seem to be like tribal about who they like and who they don't like. Like Summit 1G, he was big before he went there. Otherwise, people aren't going to come, and it's a very big tonal shift from what we got currently. But I think some fun little videos like the challenge stuff where you go first person and then drive some very fragile trucks up, or SUVs or whatever, up Mount Chiliad and make it to the top there. I've done that before a really long time ago in my old Edge Gamers server that I was a part of. And I really want to do that again. But anything more than that, I think it really does have to be a stream because it becomes way too long form. I think editing it down becomes like such a pain in the butt.
Especially now that I use DaVinci Resolve, and I don't know how to use it.
Well, I can.
I was using Filmora like Rye, but
You're out.
then I ran out of like subscription, and I was like, "Fuck!" and I didn't want to buy it. So
There's
then
not
I
a free
remember.
version?
No, it is, but it has like a watermark and shit. I ain't doing
Yeah,
that.
I just got around the watermark by unplugging my internet connection, and then it just bypasses their security stuff. It's like, yeah, you're good. We're checking. You're fine to me.
That is excellent. That is.
You can do that, but
But like, I just bought it because I got like I used promo codes. Like, I paid like $15 for the
Right.
full version. I'm like, this is good. It's a tax write off. It's a full tax write off for me. So I'm like, this is fine. I don't care.
That's
And
like
then,
Adobe, I think CS3 levels of what I used to do. The same thing.
and then but then I remember filming being like, "Oh, yo, DaVinci Resolve is free,"
And
I
it's
was
so
like,
powerful.
okay.
You just have to. It's so unintuitive. Everything you
Yeah, it
have to
doesn't tell
know
me
how
shit.
to do, and you always
Yeah.
are constantly looking up tutorials because
haven't
nothing
looked
is
that
the
up.
same. Like green
My
screen
last,
is
like,
the mind-boggling.
I haven't looked up nothing yet. I feel like I'm pretty cool because
Yeah.
I figured it out. Like my last
you
few
go.
videos have been edited with that.
Well, I did that Twitch stream, which I hopefully gave you enough information on how to get started, at least on how to do that, and also some editing tips and storyline flow and stuff like that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you not watch the stream?
What stream?
Oh, I wonder if it's deleted yet or not. But I did a stream on Twitch on showing my process of editing from beginning to
No.
end.
But you
Didn't
guys
watch
edit
that.
your videos?
Yeah.
You are?
You guys edit videos?
Yeah.
But I just like recorded. I just plunked it on YouTube and just used like like a whatever thumbnail they give me from the video.
Yeah,
I
if
can
you go
tell.
to twitch.tv
Holy.
/fillman86/videos, I have a stream there. It's called Small Editing Stream, and if you watch through that, it goes through like a few hotkeys and stuff like that. But it's mostly theory of editing as well. I was hoping that some people like Canadian Steel would watch it.
I already got to learn about like music theory and shit, bro.
Well, editing
much
theory is a lot shorter,
That.
especially in gameplay stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
Of course, the dude with the long hair is fucking playing guitar and shit.
I mean, my hair is longer than yours, Venz.
Oh, it isn't. Where is it?
My hair's longer than both of yours.
My,
Oh, actually, yeah.
mine's like down past here, probably. I've got a man bun right now.
True.
I can't see 'cause I'm wearing a hat.
I had a man
it
bun
looks
in uni.
terrible.
I remember one time you didn't have a beanie or a man bun and your hair was like super long, and that was like a few months ago. So
Yeah, it's nice and long.
Yeah,
I'm just
okay.
I'm just too lazy to cut it. Like, this is fine. I actually recently got VR and like put in the man bun. I just leave the man bun 24/7 to use VR, to be honest, because like it just gets everywhere when I'm doing VR.
What have you been
I
doing in
don't
VR?
wanna- yeah.
Playing some Blade and Sorcery, which is just stupid fun. I love it. But like VR chat,
Knew it.
I've got like friends that have VR and they play VR chat and stuff. So like I was literally up to, like,
He's getting cat girl lap dances and shit. And
no.
You're getting kind of defensive, bro.
Yeah, no. I think I had like a character from a Naruto skin that like my friend gave me, and then she had another Naruto skin, and we were just like just we were up to like I think 7 a.m. today, so up all night,
Well,
just
if
like
you see my ex-girlfriend, giving
Yep.
lap dances, tell her I said hi.
All right.
I will say though, if you are new into VR or you've never really tried it, the true calling of VR, the one thing that VR does absolutely best, no matter the naysayers that have never used VR and they're like, it's not for that, it's actually for sim games. It is so good at sim games. Like American Truck Simulator is one of the best games in VR. Sorry, not American Truck. Sorry, Euro Truck is the game I used it with. Oh my god.
American Truck is better, bro. Come on.
I just got that recently. I want to make content on it because I
do
love
too.
the trucking games and
I
I
do
love
too.
VR. I think VR content makes people a little bit motion sick, but I still want to do it because they are fantastic games.
What's that shit called? Track IR. It's like not VR. Like you put it on like your head. And I got glasses, so like that'll be easy. And so
I was thinking about getting that.
and the shit moves with it.
That's pretty cool.
Like the homie YouTuber, shout out Jeff Faviano.
Yep, I watched a little bit of
yeah.
his, and that's how I learned about Track IR because I didn't know about it before.
Yeah, he's one of my biggest influences on YouTube actually.
Okay,
One of them, yeah.
I
Like, so
reached
who
out
else
to
do you guys
them.
watch like that kind of stuff? To be honest, I don't watch. I watch extraordinarily little gaming related content. Like it's only from like the near community, and that's it. Like I watch like another couple, like one other guy, and like there's like other stuff.
Watching gaming content.
I don't watch gaming content very rarely. I think I watch Ambiguous Amphibian because he's just great
He's fucking
storyteller.
awesome.
Love his
Yo.
storytelling.
You're like you know him, yeah.
Me?
I feel
Never
like
heard
you
of him.
know him.
Like know of him,
Yeah,
or like
like-
know on a personal level.
Like you talk to him on Discord and shit. Cause tell him I said what's up, bro. He's awesome.
Ambiguous Amphibian, the guy's got like 500,000 subs. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
He's actually got
thinking that-
666 subs right now.
I was thinking you knew him because I remember one time he said something about
Spiffing
Spiffling Brit.
Oh, Spiffing Brit.
Spiffing
Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah,
I
like,
know
you do know
Spiffing Brit
him.
Before. I knew Spiffing Brit before he was big. I knew Spiffing Brit when he had like
Yeah.
2k subs. Now he's got like 3 mil.
Yeah, but like I was thinking that because they just did a video like a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Zomboid had like
I saw that.
when the multiplayer shit came out, and then I was like, oh. And then you started doing like you did a couple like Zomboid videos of Consider.
Yeah, I have all
And I
those.
was
I
like,
just haven't posted any of those.
I love
Those are gonna go on
Zomboid.
another. Those are
I
gonna
love
go on another
Zomboid.
channel probably. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I'm playing
like-
friends that recently.
I really want to do like another channel where I can like branch out with my survival games and stuff because like other than car related stuff, like I really love. I want to also like tell stories about my life because I got some really interesting stories that I can tell, and I'm gonna animate them bitches, you know.
you go.
Animation. Ooh.
Yeah.
Animation's fun.
Well,
I'm
if you
about to
get
learn.
if you get a what is it, a Creative Cloud, there's an animation software on there that you could just use to cheese out some animations.
Just use it with Flash.
No.
I couldn't
no.
use Flash.
It's an automation. It's an automatic thing. Like it gets the eyes and all that sort of stuff, and it gets your head movements. It moves
That's
the
cool.
mouth for you. Yeah, it's super simple stuff. I think a few companies use it on YouTube. A lot of children's content stuff. I saw it initially.
I watch
it's just-
children content.
I say, why are you over there, bro?
Because I was looking up how to do it myself, because I was going to use it as like a VTuber sort of thing back before VTubers were a thing in like 2017 or 2016 sort of thing.
You missed the boat.
And I was gonna use it, and I was looking up the examples, and a lot of it was kids content. So
Well, like that weird shit where it's like broken English and makes no sense at all, but gets like 22 million views.
Queen saving.
Yeah, like what the fuck is
an
that?
accident. I don't know, man.
And then like you get in there, it's like Mr. Incredible, like bitch slapping, like Elastigirl.
Mr. Incredible fart porn. I'd like to. Like,
Yes,
I never
weird
know what
shit.
they're gonna title it, man.
Yeah. Well, I've got two nephews and a niece, right? My nephews are like 4 and 2, and I come with my nephew. My nephew's watching like some like Squid Game animation stuff, and it's like the stupidest thing ever. And I'm like watching it, and it's like I got my sister. I'm like, hey, so and so. You know your kid's watching like a video on a show, and in the show it's about like pretty much people dying. She's like, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it's a pretty bad show, but like it's okay because this is like some dumb cartoon. I'm like, I don't know, it's pretty funny. I'm like,
they start watching
kids-
Blippi and then find that old video of where he was shitting into somebody or whatever.
literally.
If you look in the comments of those videos, it's just like little kids like taking their parents like phones and shit, and then typing like a letter like H.
Yeah.
Or like their own name, like that fucking Walter meme. Just
I
Walter.
love the comments. Yeah, that's one of my favorite things about these sort of like channels and videos is reading the comments, because you know the sort of people who watch them, and so you want to see exactly what they have to say about it. And so yeah, reading the comments is absolutely fascinating.
Forza shorts, they keep showing up on my phone, and I watch
I
them.
click on all of them to read the comments because they're all children going, "Oh my
What
god,
car is this?
Bugatti, do 200." It's like it's
What is fastest
it is
car in game?
endless
Felt wrong.
entertainment. I thought you go to like Air 12's comment section, filter by new, and just go have a little scroll. It is fascinating. It's fantastic.
There's
I
content,
haven't
guys.
watched it
Keep
in
looking for
years.
content. That's content.
I've actually reached out to
Really weird.
AR12 to join us as well, but he never responds.
I wonder why. Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I mean, I got
wonder why.
Shinyodd to respond. I got considered to
My
respond.
man's
I
doing
got,
like collaborations with Asphalt with like a Lamborghini Huracan at the minute. I think he has better things to do.
Yeah, that dude literally like any like those like Forza
he's comfy
YouTubers who
enough.
got on that shit. Like anybody who start doing like hide and seek in Forza, they all got like they can do it in real life now. Like holy
yeah.
shit, they got all their
Yeah.
cars and shit.
That's sick though. I love that.
Like what's his name? That Asian dude that lives in
Jack Gold.
like, Seattle. Yeah, that one. That guy.
Yeah.
The Asian dude.
Living it up. He's happy enough.
Yeah,
I know.
see, I don't know who we're talking about. So like, I'm like,
Well,
Yeah, Jack.
think of like
He's happy enough. He seems like he's loving life.
think about like Stradman, right? Or like Shmee, but they got their money from Forza YouTubers. Basically that.
okay.
Also-
All right.
Also, Stradman is awesome. Shout out Stradman.
Yeah, I don't.
You don't know Stradman? Okay.
I've watched Travis. He's pretty big. I don't watch any car. I don't like the only car content I watch is just car reviews. I watch reviews on. Okay, this is weird. I watch reviews on every single new car that comes out. I guarantee, at least in like North America and Europe. Asia's
So
harder
hard
to
to
find,
find
but
mirror.
not Doug Demir, other stuff. I think I'm subscribed to like probably like 6 different car channels, and like whoever like has like the best looking video. Like sometimes I'll watch like 2 different people doing the same car. I don't know why.
Doug De Niro,
He's okay. Doug's okay. Like
he's weird. He's weird.
seems like a
but in
good guy.
way.
He seems like a good guy. Seems like a good character. Like, you know, his car reviews are more of comedy skits or partial comedy skits than they are, you know.
I think he's
I
kind
know.
of
I'd
doing it
say
on
they're
accident, though.
humorous.
humorous. I mean, yeah, not
he's
skits, but, like,
pushing
it's-
humorous. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He's more humorous than other guys. Like everyone else is pretty serious for the most part, or like high production value, or just like no nonsense. And there's like Doug. He just wears 2 shirts and reviews cars.
Yeah.
Why does he wear 2 pairs of shirts at once? Like 2 shirts. I don't understand that. I barely wear a shirt.
It's a fashion from the late 90s, early 2000s sort of time period. Go watch
I should know about that then.
A time period best left behind, ladies and gentlemen.
Jason Bigelow. What was the movie that he
Come
was
on.
in from American Pie? Teenage Dirtbag thing.
I'm just a teenage dirtbag,
The movie that one was
baby.
based.
Okay. So I
Don't
know
give
the
up your
song.
YouTube job.
And we're copyright claimed, and off we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But I don't sound too close to it.
No, they probably won't be able to ID
know
that off
yourself,
of that
Colin. Come on.
tone.
Plus, I didn't have like a
technically.
nasally enough voice. He lives on my block. He drives an IROC. You know, that's my favorite line in the song because it references a Camaro.
The
Awkward
silence right now is boring.
Sorry, I'm
that's
looking
all
up
I'm saying.
Teenage
Silence.
Dirtbag movie. Oh, it's just called Teenage Dirtbag. Oh, okay then.
Oh, for God's sake.
I've never heard of it.
I just typed in
Never heard of
Teenage
it.
Dirtbag
know
movie,
the song,
and it
though.
just comes up and it's called Teenage Dirtbag. I didn't realize. So
Everyone who
yeah,
knows the song does not know the movie.
it's
You guys
got
ever watch
the
Joe
guy
Dirt?
from American Pie. Oh my god, I love Joe Dirt.
I love
It-
Joe Dirt.
It introduced me to the Superbird, and I was like, I want a Superbird.
Yeah.
And then I looked them up. They're not in Australia.
Oh, and they're really expensive anywhere.
I had a few Canadian magazines from back in the day from the last time I went to Canada, and I remember seeing some for sale, or at least one for sale. And it was actually like one of the more affordable muscle cars. And I was like, God, I wish I was living in Canada and all that sort of stuff because I could own this awesome car. Later on, I found out that it was like a hated car. And then like now recently it's blown up to be one of the most expensive in America.
Yeah. What, like the Plymouth Superbird? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted one, like if you save up like a bunch of money, you could like import a Roadrunner, a Plymouth Roadrunner, and
Yeah.
get like a conversion. But
Like
like my car taste, if I have a muscle car, like I want to drive it everywhere, right? And I'm kind of into like mullet chic, I would call it mullet chic. And when I say that, I mean like you have a piece of shit car, right? It's all fucking like fucked up, you know, but it runs great, it sounds great, drives great, you know, and no one's gonna fuck with it because it looks like you're a murderer.
I think that's called Rat Rod.
American. Well, yeah. It's
Like a
it's
black-
I feel like it's just American. That's like the most
Yeah.
American like want for a car. Mulletmobile, straight American right there. Like,
Mulletmobile.
and no one else, no other place. Like Canada is like America light, but like
Yeah.
that's just straight America right there.
Yeah, like you get like a Virgin Camaro, it's matte black with like black steelies.
Yeah.
And like giant exhaust tips that are made of black stainless steel. You can hit them and it goes ting.
Yeah.
You start a car, boom, 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 boom. Ah, I love cars.
I don't know if I should be
here-
impressed or concerned.
I mean, my first car is an El Camino, so that tells you everything.
That's a decent flex. Come on.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit, but I
You
love
people,
it.
you people in like the America land, you can all have interesting first cars. We can't over here because we can't insure them. So
Yeah.
that's always fun.
Here in Australia,
I got that car for free. Had to fix it.
yeah, here in Australia, unfortunately, sports cars don't sell particularly well, but they hold their value used so much more. Like, honestly, it would behoove you to buy the sports version of your car here in Australia, spend like an extra like $4,000, and have like a car that's worth $10,000 when you sell it, as opposed to $2,000 when you're done with the car. Like, oh my god! But yeah, currently with COVID, everything's just out of the water. It's absolutely insane. Everyone's losing their mind.
I want a Tirana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Holden Tirana.
They-
That thing is so cool.
Have never really been cheap. Like,
I know, but
used,
Oh,
they kept
they're
their price.
ridiculous money.
They're
Yeah,
like,
I know. I looked it up and I was like, what the fuck? Why are they so much?
when they were like 20 or 30 years old, when like people look back at cars at that sort of age and you're kind of like, oh, they're getting pretty old now. They're not as cool as like the newer cars, or like the older cars are when they get like the heritage, like classic status sort of thing. But even in that cool off period, they held their value so much. Like, there would be the occasional story of like somebody that would post an ad in the newspaper, and they wouldn't know what it is. They would just see that it's a car that's not like in a popular age bracket at the time,
Yeah.
and then sell it for like a few $1,000s, and somebody goes like, "Whoa, I fuck, I bought this car and ripped this
Yeah.
old lady off because her husband died or whatever."
Oh, yeah. There was
Pushed grandma downstairs, got her inheritance early, got her car. Let's
had a
go to
situation
Rana in the
just like
garage.
that.
Yeah,
I had a situation just like that. So my second car was a 1993 Corvette, right? And I saw it was an ad in it was on Facebook Marketplace in a weird part of town in Florida, in Orlando. And it was like $2,000. My husband's card, want it gone. $2,000. I showed up with cash in hand, got that shit.
What was it?
Corvette.
Immediately. 1994 Corvette.
1994. Okay. Yeah, Corvette.
Corvette.
You'll never find a cheap Corvette in Australia or Mustang.
Oh, no.
No. Like, I think when I was young, you could get a stripped out, rusted out Mustang shell, because I loved Mustangs a lot. Corvettes were always at a price no matter what. But a rusted out, like, not complete, half finished, half a car that was completely rusted out. They'd taken parts off of it. And those would still be like $8,000.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it depends on, like, what year it is as well.
No, just the shittiest, like, Fox Bodies are now worth like $25,000.
They're worth about that much if they're, like, in good condition here.
Nah, shit condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep, no. They're just... The only things that we get here in Australia is cool Japanese cars.
Yeah, we don't get any of those.
I
But when you
almost
do
bought
see
a
'em-
Supra. Yeah.
I mean, when you do see, like, a Japanese car here, like an imported one, it always has a stupid, like, shift knob, even if it's an automatic. It always has, like, fucking anime stickers on it, and full of Tasha.
When they were being imported, and they're all like half of them are actually not actually Japanese, and actually Americans are all left-hand drive versions of right-hand drive cars. That's all. American market for Japanese cars always fascinates me because obviously you guys have a lot more of a culture to modify things than a lot of other places. In the UK, if you find an old Japanese car, the worst you'll find is a shitty steering wheel they've chucked on it. In America, it's wild.
Like, here in Australia, it gets on pretty a lot as well.
Like, dude, I literally can't stand TikTok. I hate that I even go on TikTok, right? Because I got friends that post shit on there. I'm supporting them, right?
I'm on there.
Somehow it got, like, cars on my For You page. And, like, car TikTok is the most insufferable fucking place I've ever been in my life.
Oh, absolutely.
It's so horrible. I hate everything.
And it's car culture itself is the cringe part, and that's what represented the most.
I'm not even old enough to drink yet, and I fucking hate. I hate kids, bro. I hate everyone. I feel like a boomer.
Yeah.
Oh god, I've seen some of the. I've seen some of the TikTok compilations where, like, people come up and they just like, "Hey, can I get in your car?" sort of thing, and I was like, "Oh my god, that is so."
No, don't fucking touch my car.
Yeah, like, get away from me.
You want to get shot, bro? Like, stand back, bro.
I mean, if someone asks me, I would just be like, drives away slowly. Like, I'm sorry.
I'd probably drive away a little bit more than slowly.
Yeah. Well, I'm Canadian, right? I'm Canadian, though.
Right.
So,
fair enough.
If I'm at, like, a car show,
no thanks,
You'd apologize for them offering to get into your car.
Yeah.
like, if some dude came up to me in a parking lot, like, asking me what I do for a living, I'd be like, "Fuck your mom, that's what I do," and then fucking burn out and leave.
That'd be pretty sick,
To me.
I mean, that would probably get popular on TikTok. Not gonna lie, be turned into a sound or something.
Well, what doesn't get popular on TikTok? All right, everything from every genre is popular. There's probably, like, anything you could imagine on TikTok that's popular is popular.
I mean, all you gotta do is, like, dance, like.
There was that Tom Sky. Anybody know Tom Sky at all? Like, his content.
Tom Sky?
He does the weekly
ASDF?
challenge or whatever. They did one where they were trying to get big without using their popularity on any chosen platform. And the one that did the best was one of the guys went on TikTok, and all he did was get a banana costume, covered up everything, including his face, and then had a robot voice going over saying banana facts. And he got like 19,000 followers in a couple days or something like that.
I mean,
and then
yeah.
he got banned from the platform because he was in the chat, like, where kids were saying things like, "Oh, I love bananas," and he would respond with, like, "Oh, I love you too," or something like that. And then, like, one of the kids would say something along the lines of, like, "Oh, I'm eating a banana right now," and it's "Well, you're next," and stuff like that. And it was apparently apparently harassment or something like that, and got banned off the platform.
Jesus. Imagine, bro, for some reason when you said that, I just thought about, like, you're walking down an alleyway at night and you're eating a banana, right? And you just hear, like, a robotic voice from behind you, like, "You're next." And you turn around, it's a fucking massive buff banana, like, coming at you.
A banana in a trench coat.
Yeah, banana. Now we're talking about Fortnite skins.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Banana in a trench coat.
Yeah.
That's some Fortnite shit right there.
Wait. So where do we start with this conversation? And how do we get to bananas Fortnite skins?
This is absolutely fascinating question. I have not considered that in the past 10 minutes. What did we start with?
I think it was
We went
Venz.
from
It was
Hey!
Venz when he said car
what about
TikTokers.
Japanese cars. Oh yeah, car
Like
TikTok.
what was the start of this conversation? Or, like, what was the start of this conversation? What was the start of what we were talking about?
We went on like
Cars. I said something about.
I don't know, man.
I was talking about Tirana.
I think that was TwinTurBros' fault when we were talking about like what sort of content we watch, and then you started talking about how you watch IRL car reviews, which took us away from like.
I'll take the blame for that. I'll take the blame for this.
And I said something about Doug DeMuro.
Yeah, I love my boy
Yeah.
Doug.
Something like that.
Dougie
And
in LA.
my memory may be fine right now, but ask me tomorrow what we talked about, and I'll have no freaking idea.
You gotta watch this back.
I already forgot. But like,
Should I do an ad read right now? This stream is brought to this podcast is brought to you by Autoflux's stickers.
Let's go.
Hey yo.
I have actually considered getting some merch just because I want my own merch, and like a good friend of mine's a really good, like a really crazy talented graphic artist, and I'm like, I just want like a sticker. That's all I want. Like,
Yeah,
not if I
I'll put it on my
this
car,
game.
bro. I'll put it on my car.
I'll send you a sticker. Don't worry.
All right, bet. Thank you.
Just
I wanna-
Phil, Phil, you gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for Venz's too, Phil. By the way,
I want to, bro. I wish I was to a point where I can get merch just so people can like I can see my support. You know what I mean? Because
I
that's
mean,
like that's what. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only
I
reason
would-
like I want to get to YouTube is like get the interaction. Right, I like the interaction, and like people say, "Oh, can you do this?" And then I do it, and they're like, "Yeah, this is fucking sick," and it makes me feel good. You know?
I tried to do that
Yeah.
years ago when I was doing a little bit better on Twitch, and I went with a company. I didn't care that I wasn't making money from it, but like I could set up a limited production run and then like set 5 people have to buy it at least. And I thought there would have been 5 people because they all seemed pretty like generous donations and stuff. Nobody bought it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, merch doesn't sell very well usually, especially like unless it's like really like crazy talented artwork and stuff too. But if I ever did merch, like honestly, like hey, I would never buy merch from someone else. I just not interested in it usually, right?
The only thing I'm not wearing my Swagger Soul shirt right now.
There you go. The only merch I would ever buy is like just give me like plain. Just give me like plain hoodies with like nothing on it. I'll buy that. I'll buy that. You know, if $1 goes to you, then sure.
I think Linus talked about that a lot as well. Like he didn't like the sort of shirt that would only be popular whilst he was popular. So a lot of his stuff is designed around being like kind of universal, and just no matter what, it just looks like a good outfit.
Yeah,
Which is
like,
where like, yeah, you have to be careful with that sort of branding if that's the sort of thing you want to do. And I think that's a smart way of doing it.
like I wear a lot of black and white. It's like all my clothes is black and white. I guess I'm fucking like emo or some shit. Nah, I'm kidding. Right, but the Swagger Soul shirt is just yeet. It just says yeet and a bunch of little yeets. Black shirt with white yeet. And that was I used to say yeet so much before I even watched Swagger Souls. I just kept saying yeet. I still say yeet a lot. Right? So I still wear that shirt, even though I bought that shirt in like 2018. I still
Is
wear
Yeet
it.
out of fashion now? Am I that old that Yeet is now
Yeah.
no longer cool?
It's out of fashion, yeah.
It's out of fashion. It's been out of fashion. I still say it though.
Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Swagger Souls doesn't even say yeet anymore.
I thought that was
He
like
says
a
pimp- he
meme.
says
I
pimp
didn't realize
champion.
Swagger Souls was a person. Okay.
Oh no, Swagger Souls is a YouTuber.
Okay.
He's the person, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a person. He
a
smokes a lot
person.
of weed. He's pretty cool. I would hang
That's
out
like-
with him.
That's like the bar for being cool, right? Like smokes weed. Like
Yeah,
that's
smokes
like the
weed.
bar. That's the bar. Like he's cool.
Also, also, Phil, he lives in Australia. South
Okay.
Australia.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
cool
Really close then. My,
Yeah, they got like the Misfits. They had a whole house, like a whole big ass house in South Australia.
oh, sweet. I might
They got, like-
try to hit him up or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
fix
mean, it
their
doesn't
car.
hurt to send emails.
Fix their car, bro. They fucking one of them blew the head gasket on their Brabus smart car.
Brabus?
Yeah, yeah, they had a Brabus smart car.
Oh, yeah, the Brabus smart car. That thing was
Yeah.
wild.
my
What the
God.
hell was that thing?
Yeah, they bought one and they fucking ruined it in a day. They painted it with like chalkboard paint, and like they put like a weed sticker on the side and cut the exhaust off or some shit. Put a tsunami siren on it or something.
stylish right there, to be honest. This
Yeah.
is stylish.
Yeah, look up Misfits Misfits car. I'm gonna see if it comes up. Misfits smart car. Silence again.
Yeah. Well, we're all googling.
We're all looking. Misfits. Yeah, there
is it the
is.
matte black one with green wheels
Yeah.
or blue wheels?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
a bunch of different
tacky.
colored.
Oh, it looks tacky. That is.
Has truck nuts on the front of it. What the fuck?
Oh dear God, no. See, the funny thing is that's in South Australia. Weed is incredibly illegal here.
Oh, they keep smoking weed. They smoke hella weed.
Oh, really? So here in Australia, I don't know about most other countries, but here in Australia, if you do something illegal and show a video of you doing it online, they will use that to prosecute. Like, that's just
Really?
not a question. They will hunt you down and they will get you. Like, there was a video quite a while ago now of a postie that had one of those little Honda Cub or whatever they are type postie bikes. I don't know what you guys use, but we have motorbikes for our posties. And he was doing like a standy thing, and he was doing a burnout on it. Very low pixel. You could barely make out his face, if at all. And they went on a crusade. They found out who that guy was. They fired him, and then gave him the tickets and everything that was appropriate for the situation.
That's funny as fuck. Damn, bro, I could not survive in any other country that has laws like that.
Oh no, we are in a police state here in South Australia.
Like, bruh, I could literally like film myself fucking doing crack or something and send it to the police and they wouldn't be able to do shit.
Yeah, no.
Actually, I don't know about that, honestly.
Wait, is it just me or is my camera just like low? Wait, now it's better.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I saw the
just
same thing
internet.
happen to Venz as well at the same time.
Yeah.
I thought it was my internet, so I didn't say anything.
I think
I was losing it. I was losing it. I was at a mental breakdown.
The podium has to look good.
ladies and
Oh
gentlemen.
yeah, your camera looks
Shiny,
great.
Shiny, you're looking great. You know, your office behind you looks really cool. Like,
Yeah,
props
yeah.
for that.
You got
It
the
cost me-
Swag office.
you got the
Cost me
triple
like
wide
£3
monitor.
off of Getty Images, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, good deal, bro. Like, you even got a you got like a Twitch deck down there, stream deck.
Oh, you know I'm ready.
I've got
good
a
to
stream
go.
You got
deck.
like a. I don't got a
Nothing like
stream
that,
deck.
though.
You got like better monitors than me. I don't have a monitor. I'm using two
It's
TVs.
including paintings and stuff. Look, they're all Nissan Surus. You know,
Oh,
that's
What
not.
did that one say?
That's actually something I was
There
going
you
to
go.
suggest to you, Shinyodd. If you promise to do a collab with me for it, I will make you a mod body in automation for a Daewoo.
Oh,
Bro,
Or the
film in.
Nissan Suru, if you want.
Oh no!
Biden. Look at him go,
I
Biden.
went 3D. I'm that advanced.
Woo, yeah.
Damn.
I don't think we
back.
can get more cringe.
I don't think so.
Hold on. I got you.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, God.
it got
yeah.
worse.
There
I
we
can
go.
floss,
It got
hold
worse.
on.
Deteriorating.
Wow.
Let's get back on track.
Horace,
They
please,
would body, man.
please. Oh
Phil,
my
stop.
God.
Who would support that?
No. You look like my dad trying to be hip.
Literally.
I'm
your
like your
dad try
dad,
it
soon
on?
I'll need to replace my hip.
Hey,
Let's
my
go.
dad's not that old. He's only like 62.
Yeah, I have bad joints everywhere. I'm old.
Yeah, my back keeps cracking.
We're all old.
Yeah.
You know when you wake up and you got like a sore arm at your age and you're like, oh, that's going to hurt for like at least a couple hours when you wake up.
No.
When you get to about 30, that's when things hit like suddenly a wall. That'll take like a couple of days.
And now everything hurts.
Yeah. Everything just lasts a whole lot longer. It's shit. Don't get old.
I'm
Okay.
looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. Honestly. It's gonna be so
Okay,
much
won't
fun.
get old. Got you.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
I mean, I'm 23. I have arthritis in my arms and legs already. My wrists and my knees. I have my ankles already.
Okay, so
30. 30's gonna be great. I'm stoked for 30. I'm hyped for 30.
I'm gonna have crazy ass arthritis in this whole area here.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's what happened. Like, if people don't know, I got attacked and my jaw got broken in like 7 places. Like 4 over here, 1 in the middle,
Yeah.
a couple on this side. So I'm gonna have like crazy ass arthritis. Like my jaw still hurts every once in a while. Like you'll see me going like you know.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
And
But Trooper,
so-
during that, like during your recovery, you were still trying to make videos.
Yeah, and I was talking with my jaw wire. So
You're
like,
like,
hey, what's up, guys? It didn't do too bad. Yeah, that
No, it
wasn't too
wasn't
bad
bad.
though. Yeah,
No.
it's just my fucking voice, but I had to like compensate with all the editing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was on pain meds, bro. So, you know.
He's just going. He's just zooted. Dude,
Oh, in
just zooted.
America. Pain meds. Oh,
Yeah, I was
boy.
getting pain meds.
Shit gets a lot harder over there. I've been watching that one show, Dope Sick.
Nah.
About the drug painkiller epidemic in America. Watch Dope Sick. Holy shit, that is a
people
good
do
show.
painkillers here. I just know people smoke a lot of weed and do meth.
Yeah, anyway.
That's on the island, though.
People do painkillers for sure. Opioids.
Well, we
Painkillers,
managed to stretch it out to an
ketamine.
hour now. When I'd run out of topic conversation, which I know to bring more next time, we were at like 28 minutes, which didn't include the before we started going live. So we've now stretched it out to an hour and 5 minutes, or however long it'll be when I edit out the beginning bit. Thank you, everyone, for coming,
it's
but I think
over?
we should wrap it up now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was having
Yeah.
fun. Talking about drugs and shit.
Well, it's not long until Shinyodd has to tuck himself into bed because his
Oh, okay. Yeah.
he's got a
Voice
bedtime.
crack. Oh shit, you fucking heard that?
It's super late there. Yeah.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
super
sorry,
late.
bro.
No, it's like 11 there. It's like 11. Right.
Midnight. It's midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to sleep before your mom pulls up and like yells.
I thought this was a lot of fun. I think like
Indeed.
focus on like topics a little more. We probably could all do that.
I thought 3 topics would be enough.
Yeah.
I thought maybe
I
we'd
kinda
talk
went off
about
track a
20
bunch.
minutes each.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
I could talk about opioids all day, guys. Like, you want me to go talk about opioids all day?
Yeah. Want me to talk
I don't
about
think
weed all day?
that's-
I got you.
I don't think that's really congruous with our sort of like communities. But yeah,
Not yet. Not yet, though.
No, like, look, I can segue weed into cars. Weed dealer, Nissan Altima.
That's true.
Weed dealer or any dealer, blacked out Chrysler 300C with giant fucking dub
That's
wheels.
what I was gonna say.
I'm just fading to black over
with
this,
the
by the way.
V6 though. I see with
Yeah,
the
the
V6.
V6 one. Yes. Somehow.
I'm fading to black during this part, and the stream's now over. Done. All right, cool. I'm gonna stop recording.
All right.